After a decade that felt like an eternity for Outlander fans, Caitriona Balfe and Sam Heughan have finally reunited, and the internet is absolutely losing it. The beloved on-screen duo who captured hearts as Claire and Jamie Fraser have been spotted together again after years apart, sparking a wave of excitement, nostalgia, and renewed speculation about their unbreakable bond. The reunion took place during a special event celebrating the 10th anniversary of Outlander's debut, a milestone few shows ever reach. Balfe and Heughan arrived side by side, smiling and laughing like no time had passed at all. Their easy chemistry, the kind that once made millions believe they were soulmates both on and off screen, was as magnetic as ever. Fans who witnessed the moment shared photos and clips that quickly went viral, with hashtags like Sam and Kate reunited and Outlander forever trending worldwide within hours. The duo exchanged heartfelt tributes during the event, reminiscing about the early days of the series and the deep connection that carried them through years of filming in Scotland's rugged landscapes. Sources close to the pair revealed that the reunion wasn't just professional, it was deeply emotional. One insider shared, "They've been through so much together. Seeing them laugh, hug, and reminisce was like watching old friends who still understand each other perfectly. The love and respect are still there." As Outlander nears the end of its historic run, this reunion feels like a full circle moment. For fans who followed their journey from the very first episode, it's more than just nostalgia. It's a reminder of the magic that Caitriona Balfe and Sam Heughan created together, a partnership that defined a decade of television romance. Whispers are already spreading that this may not be the last time fans see them together. Rumors of a special reunion project or documentary are gaining traction, with both stars reportedly open to exploring new ways to celebrate their Outlander legacy. For now, though, the image of Balfe and Heughan standing together again, smiling, radiant, and seemingly inseparable, is enough to warm the hearts of millions who've never stopped believing in the timeless love story of Claire and Jamie Fraser. Caitriona Balfe, the dazzling heart of Outlander, is once again making headlines, and this time, she's stepping into another world of history, passion, and power. After years of captivating audiences as the time-traveling Claire Fraser, Balfe's latest career move promises to deliver the same magic, depth, and emotional intensity that fans have come to adore. But this new chapter doesn't just echo her past triumphs. It redefines her as one of the most versatile and fearless actresses of her generation. Her next project, set in a different era but fueled by familiar fire, already has fans buzzing. Has Balfe found her next Outlander-level phenomenon? Caitriona Balfe has once again proven that she's not one to stand still for long. The acclaimed Irish actress, best known to millions as Claire Fraser in Starz' Outlander, has officially announced her next career move, and it's one that's already sending waves of excitement through the entertainment world. After nearly a decade of embodying one of television's most iconic characters, Balfe is set to headline another historical drama, a project that insiders are already calling her next great transformation. For fans who followed her from the Scottish Highlands to the Parisian courts and beyond, this new endeavor feels like both a continuation and a bold evolution of everything that made her Outlander journey so unforgettable. When Outlander premiered in 2014, few could have predicted just how deeply Caitriona Balfe would reshape the landscape of historical television. Her portrayal of Claire Beauchamp Randall Fraser, the 20th century nurse who falls through time and into the arms of Scottish warrior Jamie Fraser, became the heartbeat of a global phenomenon. Now, years later, Balfe's name has become synonymous with complex storytelling, raw emotion, and the ability to breathe life into historical women who defy expectation. With her new project, she's stepping once again into the past, but this time, she's trading time travel for something even more grounded in historical truth. According to early reports from production sources, Balfe's upcoming drama is set during a period marked by political upheaval, power struggles, and forbidden romance, all elements that play perfectly to her strengths as an actress. While details about the title and full cast remain under wraps, it's been revealed that the story will center on a powerful, yet misunderstood woman navigating a world dominated by men, much like Claire Fraser once did. The setting, however, will transport audiences to a completely new realm, one that's rich with intrigue, lavish costumes, and the moral complexities that Balfe has always mastered so effortlessly. In recent interviews, Balfe has spoken openly about her desire to continue challenging herself artistically while exploring characters who embody resilience and emotional depth. "I've always been drawn to stories that reflect the strength and vulnerability of women through time," she said in one discussion earlier this year. "Outlander gave me such an incredible foundation to explore that, but I think it's important, as an actor, to keep finding new worlds and new voices to inhabit." Those words now ring prophetic, as her latest role promises to take her right back into the heart of history, but with a different lens, a different woman, and a very different story to tell. Fans, of course, have already exploded with excitement across social media platforms. The moment whispers of her new historical project began circulating, Outlander loyalists took to X, formerly Twitter, Instagram, and Reddit, expressing both pride and nostalgia. Many declared that Balfe's next role could be Claire Fraser's spiritual sister, while others speculated that she may finally be stepping into the shoes of a real historical figure. Whether she'll play a queen, a revolutionary, or a woman forgotten by history but resurrected through performance, one thing seems certain: Caitriona Balfe is not leaving her historical roots behind. Industry insiders have also been quick to note how perfectly timed this move is for Balfe's career trajectory. As Outlander nears its final season, the actress has been steadily diversifying her portfolio. Her performances in films like Belfast and Ford v Ferrari earned her critical acclaim and major award nominations, proving she's just as magnetic on the big screen as she is on television. This new project, though, marks something different. A fusion of the grand historical storytelling of Outlander with the emotional precision she displayed in Kenneth Branagh's Belfast. It's not just another role, it's a reinvention. Behind the scenes, there's also a sense that Balfe's creative influence has deepened. Sources close to the production hint that she's taking on a producer role for the upcoming series, mirroring her growing power in Hollywood. Having co-produced later seasons of Outlander, she's developed a sharp eye for storytelling that balances historical authenticity with emotional resonance. This upcoming drama, insiders suggest, will reflect her personal touch, a show that doesn't just entertain, but challenges audiences to re-examine history through a woman's gaze. There's something poetic about Balfe returning to a historical world after everything she's accomplished as Claire Fraser. In Outlander, she played a woman displaced in time, forced to navigate love, war, and survival in a foreign century. With this new project, she's no longer a stranger to history, she's its architect. Her character is said to be a woman of high intelligence and political cunning, someone who reshapes the fate of those around her through courage and sacrifice. Thematically, it aligns perfectly with Balfe's career-long exploration of women who carve their own destinies, even in eras that sought to silence them. The anticipation surrounding this series also speaks to the larger cultural impact of Caitriona Balfe's work. Few actresses have managed to sustain both fan devotion and critical respect in equal measure for as long as she has. Outlander may have started as a romantic fantasy, but it evolved into something far more profound, a meditation on love, trauma, and resilience across centuries. Balfe's new project is expected to channel that same emotional gravity, trading time travel for historical realism, but retaining the sweeping scope and intimacy that made Outlander so beloved. Fans are already dreaming of intricate gowns, candlelit intrigue, and emotionally charged performances that transport viewers through history with the same intensity as Claire's journey. For Balfe herself, this moment represents both a homecoming and a rebirth. Having started her career in fashion before transitioning to acting, she has often spoken about how the discipline of modeling helped her prepare for the demands of historical storytelling. Quote, "There's something about wearing those costumes, the corsets, the fabrics, that changes the way you move and even the way you think," she once shared. That understanding of physicality and transformation has always been one of her greatest strengths, and it's likely to play an even greater role in this new production, which promises to explore identity, class, and the weight of legacy. As Outlander slowly fades into its final chapters, fans have been grieving the end of an era. But Balfe's next step seems designed to reassure them that her journey through time is far from over. She's carrying the essence of what made Outlander special, the humanity, the history, the heart, and channeling it into a fresh narrative that feels both familiar and brand new. If anything, her career has reached a point where she no longer needs to prove herself. Now she gets to create the kind of stories she believes in most deeply. Critics have long compared Balfe's career path to other great actresses who transitioned from defining television roles into multifaceted creative powerhouses. Think Elizabeth Moss after Mad Men or Claire Foy after The Crown. With this new project, she seems poised to join that elite circle, bridging the gap between television and cinema, art and entertainment, history and modernity. The project's announcement has already generated a flurry of interest from major streaming platforms, each reportedly eager to claim what could become the next great historical drama event. At its core, though, this isn't just another job for Caitriona Balfe. It's a statement. It's proof that historical storytelling, when told through a woman's lens, can still be groundbreaking, vital, and achingly relevant. Balfe has never been afraid to embrace the past, but she's equally committed to pushing the boundaries of how we see it. In a world overflowing with modern stories, she remains one of the few performers capable of making the past feel alive, urgent, and painfully human. By the time this new series premieres, fans may find themselves experiencing déjà vu, the familiar thrill of seeing Caitriona Balfe transform once again before their eyes, wrapped in history's grandeur but grounded in emotional truth. But this time, it won't just be Claire Fraser's story. It will be Caitriona's, a testament to a career built not just on beauty or talent, but on courage, intellect, and an unwavering belief in storytelling's power to connect us across centuries. In the end, Outlander may have made Caitriona Balfe a star, but her next historical drama could make her a legend. And as the world waits for its unveiling, one thing is certain. Wherever time and history take her next, audiences will follow. For nearly a decade, Caitriona Balfe has stood at the center of one of television's most beloved and enduring sagas, her portrayal of Claire Beauchamp Randall Fraser in Outlander, etching itself into the collective imagination of fans worldwide. Through her performance, she gave life to a woman who defied time itself, moving between centuries, surviving wars, heartbreak, and impossible love. Now, however, Balfe is preparing to close that extraordinary chapter and step into an entirely new era of storytelling. She has announced her next project, and though it too will unfold against the grandeur of history, this time there will be no stones to touch, no mystical portals to another century. Caitriona Balfe's time-traveling days are over, but her romance with historical drama is far from finished. This announcement has sent waves through both the entertainment industry and the fan base that has followed her every move since Outlander first premiered in 2014. The series transformed Balfe from a promising newcomer into an international star, and her latest decision feels both like a farewell to one era and the dawn of another. After all, few actresses have managed to define an entire genre the way she has, and even fewer have done so with such grace, intelligence, and emotional complexity. So when news broke that Balfe was returning to the world of historical storytelling, albeit through a different lens, it sparked a flurry of questions. What era would she explore this time? Who would she become? And perhaps most importantly, how would she reinvent herself after embodying such an iconic character for so long? The new project, which has been quietly in development for months, promises to transport viewers to another rich and evocative time period. Sources close to the production have described it as a sweeping historical drama filled with intrigue, moral conflict, and the kind of intricate human relationships that have always been Balfe's hallmark. While the official plot remains tightly guarded, early whispers suggest that it will take place in Europe during a moment of political unrest and social transformation. Balfe will reportedly portray a woman caught between loyalty and survival, a figure whose intelligence and emotional strength alter the course of those around her. It's the kind of role that seems tailor-made for the Irish actress, whose work in Outlander proved her ability to channel the emotional intensity of the past into something immediate and real. Fans who have grown used to seeing Balfe surrounded by Scottish mountains, rugged warriors, and the mystical glow of the Standing Stones may find this new project both familiar and refreshingly different. Gone is the fantasy element that defined Outlander's early years, replaced instead by a grounded realism that focuses on power, class, and the cost of freedom. Yet despite the absence of time travel, the project seems to carry the same beating heart that made Outlander such a phenomenon. At its core lies a woman navigating an unforgiving world, a theme that has defined much of Balfe's career. As word spread across social media, reactions poured in from fans who were quick to celebrate her evolution. Katrina Fraser may be the role that introduced us to Caitriona, but this new project might be the one that cements her as a legend, one Twitter user wrote. Another declared, "She was born for historical drama. Whatever this new story is, I'm ready." The sentiment is clear. Viewers trust her. They believe in her artistic choices because she has never steered them wrong. What makes this next move particularly fascinating is how it aligns with Balfe's personal and professional journey. Long before she was the face of a global television phenomenon, she was a woman with an eye for history, complexity, and character. Raised in Ireland and trained as an actress after a successful modeling career, she entered Outlander almost by accident, auditioning just days before filming began. Yet from the very first episode, it was clear that something special had happened. Her interpretation of Claire wasn't just compelling, it was transformative. She imbued the role with intelligence and warmth, crafting a heroine who could wield a scalpel, outsmart a British officer, and still convey a vulnerability that made her utterly human. In this new production, she will reportedly serve not only as the lead actress, but also as an executive producer, a role she began to embrace during Outlander's later seasons. This dual involvement suggests that she is no longer content to simply play historical characters. She wants to shape how their stories are told. Those close to the project say Balfe has been deeply involved in the creative process from the start, consulting on everything from character development to costume design. Her passion for authenticity, honed through years of embodying 18th century life on screen, has become one of her trademarks.
Caitriona Balfe's decision also arrives at a pivotal moment in television. As streaming platforms continue to hunger for prestige content, historical dramas have emerged as one of the most reliable genres for attracting devoted audiences. From The Crown to Bridgerton to Versailles, viewers crave stories that blend spectacle with humanity. Balfe's presence instantly lends credibility to any project in that space. Her name has become shorthand for quality, for rich storytelling, emotional gravity, and strong female perspectives. Producers understand this, and fans recognize it. That's why her next project isn't just another period piece. It's an event in the making. Those who have followed Balfe's career also know that she brings a rare combination of intellect and instinct to her work. She's not an actress who simply recites lines. She interrogates them. During Outlander, she was known for engaging in long conversations with writers and directors about character motivation, historical accuracy, and emotional continuity. She fought for scenes that revealed Claire's complexity, her flaws, her guilt, her stubbornness, and that dedication elevated the entire show. That same meticulous attention to detail will almost certainly define her upcoming role as well. The project's creative team, according to early leaks, includes several acclaimed writers and producers known for their ability to merge personal drama with historical grandeur. While the title has yet to be revealed, industry insiders have hinted that it may focus on a figure from real history whose story has been overlooked or misunderstood. This approach, giving voice to women who were written out of the historical narrative, aligns perfectly with Balfe's artistic mission. Over the years, she has spoken passionately about the importance of representing women in all their complexity, particularly those who have been sidelined by traditional storytelling. It's worth remembering that Balfe's influence extends far beyond the screen. She has used her platform to champion humanitarian causes, particularly those focused on maternal health and refugee rights. She's also become a vocal advocate for greater representation and creative equity in the entertainment industry. Her evolution from performer to producer reflects that commitment. By taking a seat at the decision-making table, she ensures that the stories being told reflect not just the glamour of history, but its truth. As for how her Outlander co-stars have reacted, reports suggest that Sam Heughan, her longtime on-screen partner, has been nothing but supportive. In a recent interview, he praised her courage and creativity by saying that Caitriona has always had this incredible eye for storytelling. Whatever she does next, I know it'll be brilliant. Fans have already begun imagining the possibility of Heughan making a cameo appearance in her new series, though nothing of the sort has been confirmed. Still, their chemistry and mutual respect remain one of television's most celebrated partnerships, and many believe their paths will cross again one day, perhaps even in another historical project. The legacy of Outlander looms large, but Caitriona Balfe has never been one to linger in the past, even one she made so beautiful. She has often said that each role is like a journey, and when one ends, another must begin. For her, this new project represents not just a continuation of her career, but a reinvention. It's her way of saying that while Claire Fraser may have conquered time, Caitriona Balfe is conquering storytelling itself. Production for the new series is expected to begin soon, with filming rumored to take place across multiple European locations. Costume fittings, set designs, and pre-production work are reportedly underway, and early insiders describe the aesthetic as sumptuous yet restrained, with a focus on authenticity rather than extravagance. Viewers can expect historically accurate settings, detailed character work, and the kind of emotional storytelling that Balfe excels at delivering.